I used to love you. I must have been a madman. Look what we've come to since back then when I used to love you. When I used to love you. I would roll all of my windows down and drive through the center street of town so I could hear you. I wanted to feel you. When I closed my eyes to sleep at night.
スパークリングで最初乾杯する。
スパークリングとビールにする。
すごい果実酒もいっぱいあるね。 うーん。あー、すごい。
すごいですね。
立派な。
タイと伊勢海老。
すごい、伊勢海老。
はい。よいしょ。
すごい。美味しい。わあ、すごい、魚介がすごい。茶そばだ。よかったね。うん。わあ、すごい。
これひげが一応雲のように。
すごい、よく考えた。
있습니다. 네, 마지막 방송 멘트인데 못 들으셨어요? 애청자라면서요.
汁物が美味しいね。朝は食もいいよね。
ドレッシングあったの？
どこに？
ここね。
それドレッシングだったり。 クリームテントパン。
美味しそう。
ねえ、すごい。あ、本当だ、こっち側もだ。
金運上がるね、これ。
うん。
この音がすごいね。
ね。滝があるって言ってたもんね、あの人。滝があるって。あ、すごい。わ、お、すごいすごいすごい。
マイナスイオンすごいじゃん。
どう？
うん、いいんじゃない？
いい感じじゃない？
いい感じじゃん。
はい、どうぞ。わあ。
Seasons they come, seasons they go, and every time that I look around, it seems to show. Or maybe it's me. I'm feeling so old, and every time that I look around, it seems to show that maybe I'm lost, and I don't even know. Or maybe I've drowned, and my body is cold. Maybe the world has forgotten its soul. Well, I hope that you won't forget my name too. sky. And I don't think I could ever say goodbye. So maybe we're lost, and we don't even know. And our bodies are cold. Or maybe the world has forgotten its soul. Well, I hope that you won't forget my name too. Oh, I hope that you won't forget my name too. I've lived 1,000 places. I've looked for life in spaces, and empty rooms are all I found. The world laid out before me with everything I don't need. Just when I thought I had no place to be. Home is like an island and I'm at sea. Try to pull it out, but it's pulling me. I could sail as far as the eye can see. Look behind and that island looks back at me. No matter how far I go, I can't leave my home. I can't leave my home. I've spent my whole life chasing, but nothing's new and I'm tracing the lines right through the page. Yet I continue fighting. My pride is not surviving. Just when I thought that no one could save me. Home is like an island and I'm at sea. Try to pull it out, but it's pulling me. I could sail as far as the eye can see. Look behind and that island looks back at me. Oh, 'cause no matter how far I go, I can't leave my home. Leave my home. I can't leave my home is like an island and I'm at sea. Try to pull it out, but it's pulling me. I could sail as far as the eye can see. can't live